Okay, it should be good right after this. So I did this 3 times already. I mean 2 times already, as you could tell from the title of the video. But let's go. This might take me like 2 hours. Sheesh. This first match is hard for some reason. Hold up, this might mess up for a second. Alright, there we go. Now I can sit down in peace. And of course it starts cracking up. Hold on, let me. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go.
Welcome everybody to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping.
Let me. Okay, so. Alright.
All tonight.
That's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
Ooh, what an up!
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Military press!
So, how do I do this? Guys, I'm gonna unplug my mic, so here I have to hear this.
What an uppercut!
That'll cost some teeth.
Ooh, what impact!
Ooh!
I think Cena is a little surprised by the offense of this relative unknown.
Cena's new attitude may have made him overlook.
Bruh. Huh? Oh.
Danielson, but if he refocuses, he should easily take control back here.
What? You press X and you hold.
If he keeps calling out Brock Lesnar, John Cena may just be a speed bump on Brock's road to WrestleMania.
This is it.
Look at this. He let it go. Curious decision there, Michael.
Full Nelson.
This might be it. Oh, my.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. Panic starting to set in for Cena. This could be a huge upset right here.
I'm seeing shades of...
Alright, now what's my next thing? Okay. Where I'll go. Grapple at the head. Oh, okay.
Razor Ramon on Raw in 1993, guys. A high-flying nobody is about to beat one of WWE's best.
Cena is too distracted by Brock Lesnar on the horizon. He's got to focus on surviving this match.
We've got to cover.
Oh, no.
An easy kick out there.
Way too early.
Way too early.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Look at Bryan Danielson. Is he done? And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
John
Hold on. Oh,
Cena
press
with a nice reversal.
Yep. Hold up.
John. Cena's showing his strength there in the early going, getting the upper hand on Danielson.
I plugged in the wrong headphones.
Danielson's got some technical skill, but he's starting to be overwhelmed by Cena's brute force.
I can't tell what's more
I'm
outrageous.
still playing
Cena's
with the
recent
headphones,
raps
that's not.
or those ugly yellow pants.
You're just jealous, Saxton. Cena's got dope style and mad rhymes. Hippity hoppity hoppity. Oh, clothesline!
Stupid.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. What a clothesline! Ouch! Oh, what impact! Guys, are we about to see a scrawny nerd beat John Cena here on Velocity?
It's ruthless aggression's revenge, Michael. I love it.
Hold on, guys. What is up with these headphones?
Oh! John Cena's been on a roll lately. Ever since he started spitting rhymes back in October, he started to rile up all of the SmackDown locker room.
Yeah, Cena has gained attention and earned some wins, but he doesn't have many friends in the back. Nobody wants to tag with a trash talker.
Back in control of Cena, right back to the arm.
Great strategy, weaken the more powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man. Cena, though, back to his feet, and Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out. And again, Cena powering Danielson down.
Oh, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to reverse and send Cena flying. Incredible sequence.
Oh, man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
We say that sometimes there's no replacement for brute force.
At the
harsh impact.
Beautiful technique.
It's not letting me get in reverse.
Thigh buster.
This one is over. Did you see the impact on that? Wow.
2, 3. That does it for Bryan Danielson. Cena wins.
Cena rolls along toward his big encounter with Brock Lesnar. I can't wait.
No.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, John Cena.
Cena prevails in this warm-up for the battle.
Bro, it wasn't not letting me get no reverses.
Welcome everybody to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with, look at Bryan Danielson. Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here.
Boom! Back in control of Cena, right back to the arm.
Great strategy, weaken the more powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
This time it took me 2 seconds.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man.
Cause
Cena, though, back to his feet. Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out. And again, Cena powering
I think
Danielson
I lose this
down.
match.
Oh, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to reverse and send Cena flying. Incredible sequence.
Oh, man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
As we say, sometimes there's no replacement for brute force.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
See how it's not
What a
getting no
stomp.
reverses at all, y'all?
Grief.
He's killing me.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Where am I? Reversing? Oh. Thank you.
Oh, nasty impact.
I think Cena is a little surprised by the offense of this relative unknown.
Cena's new attitude may have made him overlook Danielson, but if he refocuses, he should easily take control back here. John Cena is showing his strength there in the early going, getting the upper hand on Danielson.
Yeah, Danielson's got some technical skill, but he's starting to be overwhelmed by Cena's brute force.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here.
What? You're supposed to hold square.
Right? He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
His shoulders are down.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Not even close.
Quick thinking to avoid that. If Bryan Danielson, what do you do at this point as he whips Cena across the ring?
Oh, Cena gets up a boot just in time.
And now John Cena looking to take over.
No.
Looking up to put Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. And he got it. Cena with the win over Bryan Danielson.
Valiant effort by Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight.
A hard-fought victory tonight for Cena. Got to be impressed with Cena tonight.
Alright, let me take that out.
Come on, get out. You always making my spot hot. I can't never just do some shit without you. What you doing, boo?
Playing the story mode.
Bounce on you? Oh, shit.
I know. I'm surprised.
Hey, that shit ain't shitty, man.
I'm surprised I didn't go home. Both my little cousins were here, but they left me to go shopping. Now I'm here by myself. He's right though. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, that's just a dog. I think the Miz walks out now. The Miz starts to beat him up because he lost. He's vegan. He hasn't drank soda in 3 years, I think. Chris Jericho. Oh, why did it cut out? Like, this mic's not that good. It is.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is like a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here. Uh-oh.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Boom, what impact.
One more time. One more on this side. You gotta.
He wants to do this in the ring. Vertical suplex. Nice.
Just cut it out, man. Hold up, guys. I'm about to switch to headphones. Wait.
Drop kick. Oh, right in the back.
I gotta make his forward.
Damn.
There we go.
Oh, nasty impact.
Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing.
The shoulders are down, and Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Not yet.
At the elbow. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. I've got to say, I'm surprised to see Bryan actually testing the champion here a bit. It must be the inspiration from The Miz that's propelling this offense.
I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for The Miz to be out here.
Where do you want him to be, Byron? That's where he's supposed to be. He's Daniel Bryan's mentor. Just because Miz humbled Bryan earlier doesn't mean he's completely given up on his rookie.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
Emotions have been running high all night, guys. Daniel Bryan has whatever.
Hold up. Hold on, guys.
Everything that happened
Now, I don't know if
earlier
you guys
in the
can hear me,
rearview mirror and focus on Chris Jericho. Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Oh, how?
Oh, my God!
You know, Daniel Bryan comes out here and says he's been wrestling all over the world. But honestly, who cares? I've never heard of him until he showed up in NXT.
Well, the things you've never heard of could fill the entire internet, Cole. All the WWE pros have heard of Daniel Bryan. This guy's been competing on the independent scene for 10 years. Daniel Bryan is ready to go in a lot of people's opinion.
Bryan is not playing right now.
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
Cole, I mentioned how Daniel Bryan's gained some traction on the independents, but I think you're still dumbfounded. Go find a computer, man. Invest in some research. Be a broadcast journalist like myself.
So wait a minute, Corey. Just because this guy's wrestling in a high school gym in front of what, 50 people, I'm supposed to be impressed? You're sounding like the rest of these internet...
Uh-oh, the double leg.
He's going for it if he can step through.
And Jericho turn him over.
He's got it. Walls of Jericho locked in.
Nice. Shut it down.
That might be the end of Daniel Bryan tonight.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long journey Daniel Bryan's taken to finally...
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had a...
And a pin attempt.
I can't do it.
Miz on the outside mentoring Daniel Bryan. Chris Jericho, the World Heavyweight Champion, who defends the championship against Edge at WrestleMania.
Yeah, what could be going through Chris Jericho's mind knowing that in 33 days at WrestleMania, Jericho will go one-on-one with Edge?
He might have...
Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
Too close for comfort.
Only thing I can say is yes! Yes! Somehow Daniel Bryan is staying in it.
Byron questioned Christian. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Hey, Daniel Bryan's looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world-renowned for his ground-and-pound attack.
World-renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been on the independent scene. It's the first time he's ever been on television. This guy's a goof. Wait a minute. Back in the ring now. Oh! Whoa! Down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
The elbow!
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Beautiful technique. Looks like Bryan's going to be our winner here, guys.
How is Jim the yes lock? The yes lock is applied.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. Painful attack focused on the chest.
Oh, I'm thinking the champion is starting to realize he underestimated this rookie.
Jericho's in trouble. Can we be seeing a Got the shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
How did he do that?
Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, and a back.
Hold up, what? Is it strong? Yep.
Right to the spine.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Submission specialist, Daniel, specifically targeting the leg.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Bodies are not supposed to bend that way.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to...
This might be it.
Oh, my. That's a good way to find yourself on the list of Jericho. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
There's got to be some point in the match where those fought. There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
Wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel
Oh!
Bryan with a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking? Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position. Nice takedown of Daniel. Oh, nice takedown. Looking to lock it in. LaBelle lock. The LaBelle lock is in.
Can he finish him off here?
I wouldn't be surprised if that caused some serious internal injuries.
Incoming.
Hold up, what?
When this guy's on, look out.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Whoa!
He's going for it all.
So I have to make him.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
There we go.
Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Look out. Be some sort of miracle.
boy.
See, I told you.
Oh, boy.
This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, my God.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You've got to be impressed, Michael, from what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Oh, breaker!
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him. Luck of the draw, Miz got this loser to be his protege, and now Miz a little bit of tough love here.
Whoa, tough love? Give me a break.
Tough love.
This is ridiculous.
Miz is obviously frustrated with his star pupil.
Oh, yeah, so you're frustrated, so that's okay. Now you can beat him up?
Yeah, start winning some matches, then he won't get beat up anymore.
Ridiculous.
What disrespect me? Huh? I'm a champion.
Miz has lost his mind.
Lying on his back, looking at the lights again.
TV, boo-boo?
No, playing a game.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's LaBelle lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Oh, right to the side of the face. Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, look at it.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back walk into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can you relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat? I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? That The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my bro.
You on NXT?
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. What kind of weirdo would ever take advice? The Miz is looking to end this.
But he's got to capitalize now.
The Miz is calling for it.
And see, skull-crushing finale. Can he finish the job? That just echoed.
Don't break, bro.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged him. He goes for the cover. And a quick kick out from The Miz.
Oh, wow.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, a leverage pin here.
Hey, it's only cheating if you get caught.
He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
The yes lock is in.
Wow.
The yes lock is in.
Unreal.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap? That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
there may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Harsh impact. Down into the shoulder. Wow, that hurt. Beautiful technique.
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
He's got him covered. Barely at 2.5.
Not yet.
He's playing with him now.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
The Miz's grasp on the United States Championship is slowly slipping away.
No, Miz can't lose here tonight. Not like this.
Harsh impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, what impact.
I think we know what this is. This might not have been a wise move.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal. A maneuver like that is a great way to turn the tables. Got to be careful not to get counted out here. This might be it.
Oh, my. The Miz was able to get out of the way there. Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Oh, great wherewithal from the Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry. Boom!
No!
Just like that, the Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. Here's the pin, title on the line. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Well, Daniel Bryan may be in bad shape, but he's not done yet. And it's Bryan showing some agility. Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. Daniel, the Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Got him with the S-lock.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
He's getting it done here. No doubt about it, he brought his A game, as you can see here.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
Michael, your pride definitely takes a hit when you're forced to tap out.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont, and the bell finally rang to end this one.
Jeez. Yeah, I would have been tight.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork.
Shut up. Ah, my ear.
The past 5 months, Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
No coaches are doing that.
Ooh, what impact. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
You gotta believe this one's over. Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic at a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Oh, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle. Brought in the hard way.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
That's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
Kane has held 11 tag team titles in his career.
Yeah, there's a chance for 12, but Daniel Bryan's going to have to help.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful choke slam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. I can't foresee that being the outcome against the champions, though. Elbow finds its mark.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
Oh, he's got the shoulders down, and he doesn't stay down for long.
Remarkable.
Oh, what a boot. I've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These yes chants fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the yes chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, so these yes chants are becoming bilingual.
Oh, very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Belly to belly. You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster.
Are we going to see and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off their rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Guys in the WWE Universe has the power. He's going for the pin.
And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
Not even close.
Oh boy, he is rolling. We don't often see the big red monster in a position like this.
Kane might actually want to consider trusting Daniel Bryan. Oh, right to the body. That hurt.
All the questions of will Kane and Daniel Bryan be able to coexist looking like a moot point right now.
He's too quick for him there.
And there's the tag. R-Truth into the ring.
Hip drop. Here comes Michael. Oh, that's what's up. That's how you put an exclamation point at the end of a match, guys. So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress.
And R-Truth evades that one.
Maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
Can he do it here? And he stops the count.
Lucky him.
Boom, what impact! I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist.
He's looking at it. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Nailed it.
What?
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
He's a spinning ball of energy.
Tagged in. His shoulders are down. And here is Kane.
How would I do this?
In off the tag.
Can we address R-Truth and little Jimmy, please?
And then look at Kane. It's coming. Is he done? Oh, and he finds a way.
Hold up. So, how would I do this? Oh, yeah.
To escape.
Wow. Cole, I think this entire arena had written him off, myself included.
Harsh impact. R-Truth is speaking truth to power right now.
Cole, I was reaching out to get...
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Clothesline!
Kane's enjoying himself now.
Oh, what a slam.
Oh, my ear, man.
And no luck against Kane there. And R-Truth evades that one.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth.
Oh.
Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship at this same pay-per-view 2 years ago against The Miz. He also went on to win a Money in the Bank and become a World Heavyweight Champion.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion, he did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he was caught off guard and hit by a now outlawed Brogue Kick.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, man.
Elbow drop, big time! Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag. Here we go. R-Truth setting up. There's no way he's giving up now.
Yo.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been.
No. Nope. Nope.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been...
Okay, so you guys will not be hearing me talk anymore because these headphones are acting weird.
Centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
Hopefully
technique.
these don't freaking act like that.
This might be it. Oh, my. Oh, continuing to punish them. Kane has held 11 tag team titles in his career.
There's a chance for 12, but Daniel Bryan's going to have to help. Hooked up and...
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster. In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off the rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
Come back.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly, here comes R-Truth.
He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him.
Pick the leg.
Oh, man.
That'll tear your hamstring.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
You gotta believe this one's over. Can we address R-Truth and little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about little Jimmy's family. Portraits like, he's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help for his imaginary delusion, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior. We know what having imaginary friends well into adulthood can do to a person. We've seen what it's done to Saxton.
Well, I would have to refute that, okay? I am a well-adjusted adult gentleman with many real-world friends, too. Thank you very much.
R-Truth with a nice reversal.
Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth, they're finishing each other's sentences.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way. We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. It'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry that tag team champions have.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year. He's got him down. Is this it? Clothesline.
Kane with the excellent move to get out. Oh, the reversal by R-Truth.
Ooh, neck breaker.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that had never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Comes in off the tag. Vicious attack. Going to the cover. The pin's broken up.
Kane gets tagged in.
I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves it. And will this be it?
And R-Truth evades that one. Got the full Nelson.
Leading up to this match, a lot of
hold on, guys. I mean, nobody's even watching, so it really don't matter. Okay. Okay, guys, hold on. Because what do they mean by when he's prone?
Guys from the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw. They can be in there. Kane wants to put this away. Universe voted on social media. Got Daniel Bryan and Kane. Hug it out. Got the shoulders down. One move after. It's devastating.
So, get him up.
Here comes our excruciatingly painful face buster. Here we go. Take a look at this. Yeah, that was nice.
I'm just trying to see what do they mean, bro. Bro. Hello? Playing my game? No. I don't know. No. I don't know. Probably home. Alright. No, I don't have none. No. Alright. Alright.
was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a three-time Intercontinental Champion, and
here he goes. Is he done? Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Big elbow, bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion. He did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he was caught off guard and hit by a now outlawed brogue kick.
And that's the tag to Kofi Kingston.
There comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble.
The Kane are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging on to the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And there's Kane on the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champions.
I mean, it's alright.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
We just saw two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
Can't stand each other, but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is...
Okay, I don't care. Well, guys, that's enough for today. So, there you guys have it.